Yeah.
So where are we, Sandy? I don't see us.
Yeah, how come I'm not? I can't see us though.
Maybe go to view.
I don't know that.
Gallery. Let's try speaker. So the camera's not working.
Are we the gallery? Full screen?
Multi-speaker, no.
We should be in the gallery. This is
You go to
speaker.
Video in the lower left corner.
Yeah, do we have
and
to
hit
do
the,
that?
hit
Oh,
the,
why is that
hit-
coming
nope,
up? Yep.
hit
the
the
arrow up.
Hit the up arrow. I think
Mhm.
you get settings that way.
There we go.
There you go. No, it's looking, it's using the right camera.
Nothing to go.
I assume that's the right camera.
Zoom workplace. I never saw that before.
Yeah, I don't know what this is.
That's your line.
This is how we came on. This is
Right.
how I got on, so.
Well, I don't know that it's important that they see us if they can hear us.
If nobody joins,
Yeah, right.
although
Guess we just have to identify ourselves.
Yeah,
every
but when,
time.
when you
Okay.
speak, yeah.
Yeah, what's with the workplace up here? Is it on the wrong Zoom? But no, because I signed in.
no, there's something about the camera's not.
Hmm.
Because it's Zoom is set to use that camera, but it's not.
Hmm.
Is there a?
Oh, get out.
No.
Thank you, Mark.
Oh, there we go.
Here's our tech wizard.
Thank you very
For the
much.
privacy minded people.
Wow. It's out of your old day.
People does it take two?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
All right.
Okay.
Thank
There
you.
goes our credibility.
All right, thank you
Right.
very much. Let's call the meeting to order at 4:02. Those present, I'm Gail Bruin.
Matthew Hamel.
David Spencer. Eric Spencer.
Andre Benetton.
Art Susi.
Sandy Foreman.
Jolene Woodmansey.
Okay, we will approve our minutes from our April 24th meeting if everyone has had a chance to review those. Anyone like to make a motion to approve?
Yeah, I'll move to approve the minutes. I second.
Okay, do we have any discussion or corrections or
Perfect.
all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. All right, so now we're going to close our normal meeting and open the public hearing. And so I'll turn it
Thank you.
over to,
Yep, so
Jolene.
the following legal notice was published in the Willimantic Chronicle on April 29th, 2024. The Mansfield Historic District Commission will hold the following public hearing on 5/6/2024 via hybrid special meeting to hear comments regarding the following application. 4:00 p.m. Application of Andre Benetton, owner applicant for certificate of appropriateness to authorize exterior renovations on property located at 534 Stores Road in the Mansfield Center Historic District. Assessor's parcel ID 29.114.63, HDC file number H0059. Information on how to participate in the public hearing will be on the meeting agenda, which will be posted at mansfieldct.gov Agenda Center no less than 24 hours before the meeting. No information from the public shall be received after the close of the public hearing. Additional information regarding this application is available by emailing the Plan Zone DEPT at mansfieldct.org.
Thank you. Okay, so we'll go over them. I mean, we have been over this, but we'll go over again the items that we're gonna be approving for the application.
So do you want to go one by one off this list? And we'll just
Might as well.
review it.
Yeah.
Is
I
that,
guess that's the
does that
easiest.
work
Yep.
the
Yeah.
best?
Mhm.
All right. All right, so Mark, this is what you and I reviewed on the phone quickly Thursday. Okay, so so the renovations include alterations to the exterior of the building, exterior lighting, driveway and parking changes, and some other small things. So the first one, new stairs from the first floor to the ground level at the rear of the building. Stairs will be installed to the tenant entrance to the second floor units. Stairs will be constructed of pressure treated frame, metal railings, and composite treads.
I think that's what we
Yeah,
discussed.
it is.
I don't have
Right.
anything.
Is that still the plan?
Yep, yep.
Number 2, proposed ADA ramp on the south side of the building. Framing will be pressure treated and the decking will be composite to match the stairs. The ramp will be brought back to the building in the area of the stone wall. The railing balusters will be 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch metal, and the grab rail will also be metal.
Yeah, I think, and we had a depiction of that, so
Yes,
that hasn't changed.
yeah, and the rails will be
Depiction of it.
painted as close to the Hartford green as we can get it.
Okay,
And the railing will be round metal?
Yep, all the handrails are, guardrails and handrails will all be round.
All right. Number 3, the existing metal awnings are being replaced with wood frame covers over the doors on the south side of the building. The roofs of the dormers will be tongue and groove construction. Simply constructed metal brackets will be made to match the ADA ramp railing, sorry. So
Right.
tongue and groove on the top, brackets made of metal to hold it up. Okay.
Agreed.
I can reiterate, I do have enough material. I'll do all that if you want it.
All right, number 4, removal of the window on the rear of the building to accommodate the ADA accessible bathroom on the first floor. The new ADA bathroom will necessitate the removal of the window in the rear of the addition portion of the building. The siding will be replaced to match existing siding.
Yep,
Agreed.
All right, replace the existing door on the addition behind the retaining wall with a window. Door is no longer functional in that location. The window will match other replaced windows.
yep,
Agreed.
Basement. 2 windows were existing, but one had an oil tank in front of it and the other one was boarded up. Windows will be installed to match other replaced windows.
Good.
yeah.
Are you gonna use, see, I know you said you had a temporary door. Are you
Yes.
gonna continue to use that permanently or change
yeah,
it?
yeah, the temporary I'm gonna use permanent till like
Okay.
almost at the very end, that's gonna be our main access. So I don't wanna put in the new door, have that one beat up, so that would be like one of the last ones to go in.
And the new door will look like
It'll be the 2 panel that we have that I submitted on.
on the
those.
earlier,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
So I have doors next. Doors will be fiberglass Belleville smooth doors with low E glass. Front wood doors are currently being restored. I was
Yep.
today.
Yep, great.
Exterior lighting. 6 total exterior lights will be gooseneck type lighting. 2 on the front of the building, 3 up the ramp, and 1 above the new stairs. Smaller 12-inch lighting will be hung no higher than 8 feet and will be dark sky compliant. Option will be to install light over the existing sign. Interior lighting on the front porch above the door will be hidden from view if it hugs the ceiling.
Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah.
And I think we sort of agreed that the lighting will not be on the vertical posts.
Okay,
I think you brought that up.
Yeah, I
Dave,
thought
And
it
I've
was-
looked
yeah,
at
It looks
that.
better to be on the frieze.
okay,
Yeah, I don't think it's going to visually work on those posts.
You don't usually see it on the posts
No.
on Victorians.
All right, so we'll make that note in
Okay,
the minutes and in the approval that they're gonna, if FRIEZE is a freeze.
Yes.
FRIEZE. All right, parking, bulk of parking is moving to the rear of the building along Center Street per site plan submitted on 4/24. The front parking area is proposed a blacktop and the rear as gravel. So signage for the parking. If it's, enter only handicap spot, necessary traffic control signage to
Mhm.
get people in and out. Would you like to see that ahead of time?
We just like it to be minimal.
Not sure
Yeah.
there's too much we can do about that.
Yeah, if it's
Legal.
required,
Okay.
if it's required by the
Yeah.
town to
Yeah.
have
Okay,
certain things designated, or then that's, you gotta meet those requirements.
great. So
There's
traffic-
only one entrance on the parking plan, correct? It's an entrance and an exit. There's only one.
Right.
Was there one?
Down
Okay,
below.
all right.
So you may not need any signage for that because there isn't an in and out.
I think we're gonna have to have some tenant designated spaces,
Yes.
right? In the back
That-
there, we're
that
gonna
would-
reserve some for the
handicap Will
tenants.
be marked in the tenants. So you
Okay,
probably have two tenants that are marked designated.
probably 4 spaces, right?
Yeah. We'll
Yeah,
do two in the front,
oh, okay,
not in the front of the building, but
Oh.
on the
Right,
side.
there's two
Okay.
Close to the door.
okay,
And then we can do two on the back side that's close to the ramp,
okay.
to the stairs.
All right, so traffic flow signage approved as needed, something like that,
Yeah,
or
that's good.
or designated parking signage. Approved as needed.
Right.
Has the plan been reviewed by the other
No,
reviewers?
no.
Yep.
not yet. All right, bollards. So we talked a little bit about bollards may have to go in front of the retaining wall. So bollards may be required in the front of the retaining wall. Stops are preferred if the building code will allow.
Now, why are they required?
What was that?
Why do you need those? I don't
That-
remember.
That's just to stop anybody in case they pull in way too fast, they can't stop. So instead of hitting the wall and going
Uh-huh.
over, they
Yeah,
hit the bollard first.
okay.
And that bollard is actually in the ground about 6 feet encased in
Right.
concrete. So it's very hard to move.
Right, yeah.
Do you have flexibility in terms of what color is the bollards are painted?
So the bollards usually, they have to be painted yellow.
They have.
Safety yellow,
Oh,
And they have to be visible. You can't put them behind the
correct. Plants or
landscaping.
something. Correct.
I thought they were to protect the people behind the structure. I was in a grocery store once when a car
Okay.
came running through the front door.
Now they're often to protect against
And now,
cars.
then they put them out, this was at the Cape,
Oh.
out alongside the parking area. So was my thinking of why you needed these, and I couldn't quite figure it out. Okay.
Yeah, it's just to stop any vehicle from actually driving
Rushing,
through and
right.
hitting a wall and going over.
How many do you need?
So in that area, I think there's 2 parking spots that'll, need the bollards.
Okay.
So, but we'll say if the building code allows it, you'll do this low
Correct.
stops.
Correct. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so that is preferred to the bollards,
Yeah.
if
Mhm.
depending on what Mike and Brad say. Okay, planters for the top of the retaining wall, contractor will submit options to the commission for consideration before they're installed.
Okay. Good.
And landscaping will be considered at a later date.
Okay.
That was all I had from our notes. Mark, is there anything else?
Nope, you pretty much covered it.
No other renovations to the exterior.
No.
We have them all on
No.
I want to move all the windows.
Okay, good. That was a good synopsis.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes,
great.
thank you.
Yeah.
Very good.
Well, now it's on the record, so if there's any
Okay.
question later on.
All right, so we can, with no one else participating, we can close the public hearing.
So we'll close it at 4:14.
Okay, and reopen our normal meeting. And we can entertain a motion for approval. Do you have to read this? Is this no?
Nope,
Oh,
this is for you guys to read.
okay.
I have provided you with both an approval and a denial motion. That's
Oh, okay.
standard
Oh,
for
that's
what
okay.
we do, because we don't presume anything, so. I have left space if you would like to add any conditions to the approval. You can, but I think we've sort of spelled everything out pretty
Yeah.
specifically,
Yeah,
but
okay.
you do
Yeah.
have the option to do that. If you'd like.
I don't see any need for that unless
No.
anyone else does.
Me either.
So,
Okay, then I move to approve the certificate of appropriateness application of Mark Susi contractor, Andre Batanen owner, to authorize renovations to the structure and parking at property located at 534 Stores Road, located in the Mansfield Historic District, and as described in application materials reviewed at the pre-application meeting, described in a staff report dated May 6, 2024, and presented at a public hearing on May 6, 2024. File H0059.
A second?
I second.
Well, we have one more little
Oh.
paragraph at the bottom. In
Oh.
approving, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, in approving this application, the Historic District Commission considered all public hearing testimony and any communications received and found the proposed renovations consistent with sections 7-147F and 7-147U of the Connecticut General Statutes.
well, that's new.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're telling people what you've considered, what your authority is.
Mhm.
We're just kind of spelling it all out
So they
there.
can look if they want.
They
Okay.
can look if they want.
Okay.
Yep.
All right,
This
good.
is why we don't talk about color, right?
Yep.
Because
Right.
this is why we talk
Right.
about only certain
Sure.
items.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the second still holds.
Okay.
So
I would just note that it should be Mansfield Center Historic District.
Oh, I did that again. Oh, thank you. We'll make that change.
I can't see anything else.
No.
Can we vote? All in favor?
I,
Aye. Opposed? Oh, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
good to go.
Yeah, thank
Alright.
everybody. You all did a great job
Looking
and are doing a great job.
So from here, I will issue your zoning permit. Now that this is complete, I'll let Brad know,
Mhm.
and hopefully he can get your building permit issued. And then be good to go.
How long do you think that'll take?
We're gonna hand deliver that to Brad.
Get imagine why.
They're ready to go, so I
It's not getting mailed.
probably not today, but I would think probably first thing in the morning.
Yeah, first thing in the morning. work.
Yep.
Great. Good luck.
All right.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Sounds
Yeah.
great.
Oops, I have to jump through. Yeah. Now the show's on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for
guys
coming.
very
Good.
much.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank
You
you.
too.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. Have,
I think that's all we had for today.
yeah, old business. I'll just update you. I stopped by, the, Old Alton Bay, the, Mansfield, Spring Hill,
Inn.
whatever. It's open. The sign he's attached the, thing, which I think looks really nice.
Yep.
I drove by the other day and it was parking lot was packed. This afternoon when I went by before I left, it was early and it wasn't, but he came out and talked to me for a few minutes and it looks very nice.
You went in.
I went in, yeah. He offered me some clam chowder, but I didn't take it. No, no, it was just nice bar.
Yeah.
So, I hope for the best for him.
Yeah.
But it looks really nice.
So he's got his liquor license and all in place?
Apparently, he had draft beer there and, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Have you been?
I have not been, but
Uh-huh.
the social media feedback seems pretty good.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
we have friends that have been,
People that
really
are-
liked it.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Like the bar and they like the
menu
food. The
is
food is good.
a little
Alfamari and something else. I thought it was really good.
But that could be an advantage.
Yeah, he seems to have seafood.
Yeah, I saw, I looked at the menu, there was a lot of seafood on it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
so
good.
good progress there. Any new business
Just a brief
No.
continuation, well, two
about,
things.
yeah,
The tail end, I think, of last meeting and then in an offline email between Bill and I, we were talking about the importance of looking at how we get input, get applications or pre-application, what materials we ask for and so forth. I think that whatever instructions are given to applicants on the website long predates any of us. So there's no ownership issues. I want to say that the memo you prepared, first of all, was awesome. Thank you for doing that. That's a lot of work. That's what the owner should be doing.
Correct.
It's clear, it's concise, and you don't have to look through 50 pages of architectural drawing to figure
Right.
out what in God's name is going on with this property.
Yeah.
So at some point in an upcoming meeting, I hope we can step back and look at the instructions we give, the information we ask for, and what we expect, so that the process doesn't fall on your shoulders the way
Yeah,
this has.
Yeah, I've been giving this some thought since you brought it up at the last meeting, and I think we could start with the application and give that a really close look and make
Mhm.
sure we're asking for, because now we've done this a couple of times, I think we could maybe flow it a little bit better. My question is, when they come for the pre-application and they say, okay, we'll just take one, for example, the new stairs, right? We'll start with the first one, the new stairs. We want to build these new stairs. Do they come and say we want to build the new stairs? Or do they come and say we want to build the new stairs with pressure treated, composite and metal railings? Is that the level of detail you want, or do you want to be able to offer that level of detail at the first meeting?
well, I think they often don't have or understand that level of detail.
Yeah.
So we might offer suggestions
Okay,
that we have approved in the past. Projects similar to yours that used X, Y, and Z materials, or
You could say, please share as much preliminary detail as you have.
okay,
And some
Yeah.
people may not know, they may not know anything yet, other than they want new stairs.
yeah,
And some people may have thought, oh, I really like, Trex, blah, 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 blah. Whatever. the
Yeah,
case may be.
preferences.
Yeah,
I mean, if we know what their preferences are, we can work from there.
I think the pre-application meeting is the most flexible in terms
Right.
of what we ask for. But
yeah,
the more they share with us going in, I think the better conversation we'll have, because that'll give us a chance. I mean, a lot of people are just gonna come in cold
Right.
and just stream of consciousness. And that's fine. But if somebody can say, I'd really like this type of window, or I really like whatever,
yeah.
we can look before we come to the table.
Yeah, we can provide sort of this list. This is public information, right? It was published on an agenda, so we can say in a recent past, this is the level of detail that we're looking for from the applicant. And we can provide sort of some examples
Mhm.
of things that you've approved, and that should help people. Because a lot of it is kind of the same stuff, right? Stairs and lighting and so.
window
we-
replacements. a big
Window
one.
replacement.
We almost
yes.
never get
Yeah,
anything to this scale.
yeah,
Right,
right.
Right.
Yeah,
I
so
think
we can,
you're-
we can look at the
you're-
process
yeah.
for sure. Make sure the website is clear and our application is clear.
Yeah, I think there's work to be done on the application.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Anybody have a look at Ed Matthews?
Oh,
Would you?
No, but maybe we can do it.
I've been by it.
I forgot to do that.
It's there.
I was just there today and I forgot. Okay,
So where does that stay?
I don't know
Oh.
what to do. I think it's just horrendous, but it's just one voice, so I hate to see him
so why don't I put it on
penalized
the
in any way,
agenda?
really.
If I put it on the agenda I'll put it under new business, right? I think.
Yeah.
I think we-
And I'll go out and take some pictures to
Okay.
include it in the
Yeah, we can-
agenda, and then we can have a
I mean,
formal.
There might be simpler, instead of taking it down, I mean, even if you put some landscape,
Yeah,
in front
that's
of
what,
it
that's
to
what I'm
soften
thinking.
it.
If there is something that we could
soften it,
suggest.
so it's not just
Yeah.
that huge
Yeah.
thing sticking off the side of the barn.
Yes.
As I went by, I said, yeah, you could probably do some landscaping to sort of,
Yeah,
you'll see it, but it won't just be glaring and blatantly.
right.
And he didn't get a building permit either, right? He didn't do anything.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't believe so.
Got your saws all day?
Yeah, and if we could specify some ideas on the landscaping side,
Yeah,
because it
yeah.
just seems to me that he kind of is in a vacuum a little bit.
Yeah.
So it might
Yeah, I
be
think
helpful.
its common sense level is lower than average, let's just put it that way.
Okay.
So if you could say, put, some yews that we're gonna grow to 8 feet tall or something,
Yeah.
I don't,
Yeah.
whatever, make it up.
Yeah.
Try and
Uh,
find something deer proof, if there is such
Yeah,
a,
right.
Yeah.
there is such a plant.
That's not invasive.
Teeny.
Right?
Yeah, the invasives do
Steve,
well.
if
That's
you
something.
do autumn olive, it would
Yeah.
take care of the whole thing, right? All right, well, we will put that on the agenda for next.
Here's where I
next
spent the last few nights in a historic district in Brooklyn. And they've just
Yeah,
spent a year
it's
renovating it.
one beautiful house.
It's a neo-colonial 1910.
Are they
Still,
done?
no, oh, no, my gosh.
I know with those,
The workmen are still there.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
It's beautiful.
Yeah, that was a good period.
yeah,
Oh,
Sort of
amazing.
between the wars, I mean, that's pushing it, 1910, but
Yeah,
post-Victorian and before World War II, they really built things well.
yeah.
The Victorians
Oh, it is
often
lovely.
built poorly and decorated.
This is such an interesting area. It's called Prospect Park South. And it was designed by a man from Syracuse, bought the land and marketed it to professionals in Manhattan to come out and have more space. And he hired a number of architects. You could choose the style you wanted, and there are these just various styles. From this to Japanese to,
Wow.
and landscaped, underground utilities,
wow.
Prospect Park South. And
Yeah,
it's-
but was it open space in 1910?
Yeah.
Still?
Yeah.
That surprises me.
In Brooklyn, yeah.
Hmm.
And it's, some of the houses are in pretty bad shape. Others are in nice shape and coming back, but it's fascinating. It's really interesting.
Hmm.
So it's
Is the
fun.
whole area subject to historic district?
Yes,
the
oh,
whole-
it is,
yeah.
yeah. So they've been through, there are all kinds of signs on the door about their permits and whatever.
It's
Yeah.
pretty serious
So
there.
it's taken a long time.
Yep.
Okay, well, thank you all for coming out.
Yeah.
Motion
Welcome
to
back.
adjourn.
Yeah, for
We're
hurrying
just a
here.
short trip, we head back down.
No,
Wow.
Good.
no, I'm back.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for doing that memo.
Yep.
It's